Hi everyone, Peter Liciaga here, and I have a question that I want to answer from a parent that sent me this question. Over the last since yesterday, actually, that last couple of days, but yesterday I put out the announcement that I have this new report, Parenting Teens Special Report Tips for Parenting Teens. And since I've put this out, since yesterday, I've been getting so many questions from parents, so I really do appreciate that. And I decided to answer it today with a video before my kids got up. So it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, so you don't see a video of me because I haven't even showered and I haven't even shaved or anything like that. So I wanted to spare you that. But anyway, let me show you the question I had today, and I just wanted to share that with you. And this was from a mom, and I'm not going to share who it is because I don't want to put her on the spot, but she says that recently the only way I can get my 6-year-old and 5-year-old to know I mean business is to scream. I was never a screamer, and I am not proud of this. It has just come to this, and I am not aware of why. I hate it, and I want this to change. Please help. How do I stop screaming at my kids? Obviously, she sounds very frustrated here, and I know what this is like. I'm a parent, and I know what it is. Sometimes you get so frustrated, and our children sometimes really know how to time when they're going to get really to this point where they're misbehaving, where we our heads blow and we just blow up and we start screaming. And we have so much going on in our day. We're shopping, we're maintaining the house, and we're trying to get things done. We're working, and we have so much on our plate, and then our children sometimes will just act up in a way where we're frustrated and we scream. And so I want to give you some tips, some of the things, and I really talk about this in this ebook. And the first thing, let me scroll down here, the first thing, let me see if I can find it. The first thing I talk about is communication. Here it is. Where is it? Right over. Bam! Right there. Okay, first thing I talk about is communication, and it's so important that we know how to communicate with our kids and speak to them. So you can focus. Let's focus right here on the staying calm. Now, I wrote this because for teens, parents with teens, but really this is for everyone with no matter what the age of your child is. I just decided to put this out because I have a child that's who's now a teen. I'm in the beginning of the teens, and I've been working with teens for years, but now I have my daughter who's now a teen. But the first thing we want to do is really be aware of our emotions. And how do we stay calm? I have these ABCs of self-defense that I share with everyone, and it's applicable to any situation, and most definitely with us as parents. Okay, and so we want to stay calm. Now, the idea is this: is that you have to first of all be aware that you are stressing out, and we've got to be aware. A lot of times we are so caught up in what we're doing in the course of our day that we lose focus and not aware of our stress levels and our emotions. We need to be aware of that. We need to know what's going on, and soon as we see our children really acting up, be aware of what they're doing and they're stressing. At the moment we get ready to scream, we have to stop. We have to be aware of it, that we're going to scream. We have to pull back. We have to breathe, be calm, tell ourselves to be calm, and then communicate in a very confident but a soft voice. I found that what works for me, not only as a parent, but as a teacher, when a child they start acting up, first thing I do for myself is I just calm down. I breathe, and then when I communicate, I do it with a soft voice. Now, I'm not saying that shouting is not useful, but shouting is something that we can use, screaming, if you want to call it screaming, something we can use if it's in a high-level urgent emergency. For instance, if your child's going into getting ready to go to a street, across a street, and it's not safe, scream, shout, and that will stop them in their tracks. The one thing we don't want to do as parents or as teachers, educators, or anything, communicators, is to have the people that we are communicating to ignore us and shut us off, put their fingers in their ears and shut us off because we scream scream all the time, and that's what we do. And if somebody is screaming at us all the time, what we're going to do is just shut them off, shut them out, and ignore that because it's too painful, and we just shut them off. We don't want our children to do that. We don't want people to do that. We want them to listen, especially when it's important. So we've got to develop this ability to communicate in a soft, quiet voice, because you think about it, when somebody whispers, we really come in closer. We want to hear what they're saying. And I found this is a powerful, powerful tool to use, especially when our children are stressing us out. We calm down and we communicate with that soft voice. And I just want to really encourage all parents, everyone out there, to really develop this ability to stay calm and to communicate soft. Anyway, that's my suggestion, that's my answer, and I hope it's helpful. And I thank everyone for giving me the questions and getting those questions out to me. I want to continue answering them, but I figure I do that today before the course of my day, and thank everyone that's been asking these questions. Anyway, let me get started on my day. If you have any questions, please feel free to share them right below. Continue sharing them with me. And if you have any suggestions, any tips to some of to these questions, let me know. It looks like I'm going to have like a live event, do something online where I could open up the forum to have people ask questions, and then open it up so that people can actually offer their suggestions, their tips. Maybe there's some things that you've done that has worked for you. But other than that, guys, have a great day and look forward to answering more questions. Take care.